Yeah, no. I mean, it's sometimes not what you want. Sometimes you need that to get a little bit better. We've done that a couple of games in a row. It's not a great habit to get into. The Cape Breton press had asked me before, you got some resilience. You're 11-5-1 or whatever he had said, that when you get the first goal scored against you at home, or I guess first goal probably scored against us usually. But we just had to be harder. And you play a really structured team, and they took advantage. They didn't have that many opportunities, but they took advantage of a couple there. But stayed with it in the second. We didn't get the results on the scoreboard, but I thought, whatever the shots, 18-4, you start to dictate the play, and you tire out the opponent a little bit. And then we were fortunate enough in the third to get a power play goal. We had one call back, and then the resilience to stay with it, get one, to tie it up, and then a big goal by Chud. Or that type of stuff. And then Preston Lounsbury is becoming the king of the empty netters. But it's gets us ready. We've got a big road trip coming up here. A really good opponent in Newfoundland, and it'd be a great environment. I couldn't ask for better getting ready for playoffs. Yeah, no question. And they've obviously both teams have grown. I mean, there was a highlight, the opening of the league, first game of the league, and. It was both one-goal games over there to start, so exciting. A great fan base, enthusiastic, passionate fans, and their team's done really well. They have a great big second half here, and so it'll be a really good matchup for us. A really good challenge. Good to see Pride of New Brunswick, two teams, University of Moncton and UNB. It's I think maybe third year in a row or fourth year in a row they've been in the finals of the league, so that says something about the university hockey here in our province. And then. Great game. First game was 1-goal win for University of Moncton. I guess 2 days ago, a big overtime win by UNB, and great crowd. Jay Louis-Levesque, that was a great endorsement for university hockey. Lots of passion, lots of enthusiastic fans, and then I guess tonight 4-1, big separation second we call it. And, they were well deserved, and both teams will do really well. They'll join St. Mary's and 3 AUS teams in Halifax next weekend, so that'll be exciting for the hockey fans in the region. It's tremendous hockey, and people will get a chance to fill the arena. I guess Scotiabank Center, it used to be called, be hosting, but it'd be a great opportunity. Really tough circumstances when something like that happens, and thankfully they had tremendous medical people on the team that he was playing with in Austria, and we had found out just prior to the UNB game. Have a lot of guys connected with the family, and then had found out about that, so I had the opportunity to reach out to his mom last night. She was just on her way in Toronto taking a flight, and the positive news that he was put into a medical coma, and then they brought him out of that slowly, so he's up. So they were doing tests today. I haven't heard the latest on that part of it, but you would never wish that on anyone. And he's obviously was a tremendous player for us, but just a really popular person as well, in the Moncton area here and every place he's played. He had the opportunity to go to the Ottawa Senators American Hockey League team, got the first hat trick for the Belleville Senators, and he had a great 3 years, very close to getting called up to the National Hockey League, but had a great 3-year career in the American Hockey League there in Belleville, and then decided to go over to Europe. Has played some really good teams and really good leagues in Europe, so he's a real good testament for players that that playing the double A. He played the double A up to 17. He finally made triple A at 17, and then was just more of a free agent into the Quebec Major Junior League. Got cut up in Quebec and ended up in Bathurst, and played forward, played D, but he had the dream of staying with it. And 20-year-old, he went to Drummondville and became very good D, and we're fortunate at UNB to get him for 4 years, and last 2 years he was a top defenseman in the country and university, and then he was signed an American League contract with Ottawa's system after that. So it's a great story. He loves the game, got great perseverance, so you certainly our prayers and well wishes to the Murray family there from Riverview, and we'll certainly all help out the fundraising for Tammy for getting over there and for all that type of stuff. And we appreciate certainly all the support for a former UNB player, but also a former AUS, a former AAA midget player out of here, that type of thing. So we wish him all the best, and as he goes through these circumstances over in Europe.